All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Banter from the Cheap Seats podcast. I am one of the hosts, Moe, along with John, and this is our annual football podcast. We're going to do our red and blue review and give you the rundown of the Louisville, Kentucky schedule and what we think our predictions are for the year.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and start off with your Birds, the Louisville Cardinals. They were voted by ESPN as the weakest schedule of all of the Power Five. They start off with Georgia Tech next week.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably going to be a win for y'all.
Yeah, that's what I got too. I got a W for that too.
And we got, which one's the neutral site game? Is that Indiana?
Yeah, Indiana's the neutral site game.
Gotcha. You got Murray State. Y'all should dog walk them.
Home opener, of course. They want us to feel good.
Indiana's going to be at Lucas Oil, right?
Lucas Oil Stadium, yeah.
I feel like it'll be a dogfight the first half, but y'all are going to end up winning that one maybe by a couple touchdowns.
Is it a basketball school?
I mean, if you want to call a basketball school somebody that celebrates a regular season game from, 13 years ago.
Yes. Let the hate flow.
If it's going to be like that.
Let the hate flow, baby.
I think I hate Indiana and Tennessee more than I hate Louisville at this point, man. Their fans are so damn annoying.
Let's go. Talk about it.
So, Indiana had, I don't even know what you'd call it, a pep rally or something for their basketball team, and they brought Christian Wofford out to replay that stupid shot. That was a regular season game, and everybody seems to forget the ass whooping they got in the tournament in the game that actually mattered.
And it actually mattered.
Well, let's get back to the football stuff. Next, y'all got Boston College and NC State.
We got Boston at home and NC State away. Boston College got us last year. I think they beat us by like 1 point. Our defense was horrendous in the fourth quarter. We could not get a fucking stop. But new coach, so I'm hoping different results.
Yeah, Brom's a hell of a lot better than Satterfield ever was. I think it'll be another year before y'all are really good. I think this is going to be the building year. But I do have y'all winning both of these games, though.
I don't know. I think it's gonna sound like I'm being like over the top. The floor for this season, like this schedule that I'm looking at, I think the floor for this season is 8 wins.
Yeah,
that might seem high, but just the way the schedule looks, there's no Florida State, no Notre Dame, or no UNC, no Clemson.
The whole top half of the conference is non-existent in this schedule.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the floor is 8.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I think y'all can go 5-0 going into the Notre Dame game, and I think that's when the reality check might set in. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That one might be a toss-up. I'm going to pick Notre Dame in that one, though. I'm a little biased. I hate Notre Dame too, but
no, I got that as an L2. But I feel like the last time we played them tough up until the fourth quarter, and then it just Jawan Pass things. I've never heard from him again after that game.
Oh, Puma Pass. What's he doing now?
Bagging groceries at Walmart, possibly.
Bagging groceries, Enterprise rent a car somewhere.
Yep, probably.
All right, next y'all got Pittsburgh. They haven't been good since Kenny Pickett left. I think y'all can win that one. That might be a toss-up game, though.
We beat Pitt by like double digits last year. I don't see them. They shouldn't be a problem, but who knows?
It's on the road.
It is an away game. I still got it as a W.
Yep. And then Duke surprisingly has a football team. Y'all should beat them like a drum.
Should be a W.
and Virginia Tech and Virginia. One of those, I feel like one of those might be dropped. I'm not sure which one.
If I had to pick one, it'd be Virginia Tech. I think our record against Virginia Tech the last couple, like the last 8 or 10 games, is like 2-6 or something like that.
Yeah, they both.
I think they.
I bet they both always play y'all tough. So I think y'all drop one of
Yeah,
them and win one of them.
we beat Virginia last year, 34-17. I think we'll beat them again this year. I think Virginia Tech's going to be the tough one, but it is a home game, so
Yeah,
I think both of them are home games. I think.
yeah. Next is Miami at Miami. Hopefully they have more
Yeah,
than 5
Miami.
fans show up. But
I have that game as a loss.
I don't know. Usually Miami is the most overhyped team every single year, along with
That's true.
Texas. Maybe not nearly as
Very true.
Texas. Maybe not nearly as bad as Miami on the overrated scale, but man, they'll be in the. I'm surprised they ain't ranked in the preseason top 25, but they're unranked.
Mario Cristobal's down there, right? The Oregon's old coach.
Yep.
See, I figured the recruiting to be a little bit better down there since he's got like a little bit of a championship pedigree. I figured they'd be a little bit better, hopefully, maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully they are ranked.
Yeah. We're gonna save the Kentucky Louisville game for the end of this review.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Kentucky's schedule now. Since they're both overlapping, we'll save it for the end.
Okay.
I'll just skip these
Right.
I'll skip these first 4 games. Well,
Oh, you gonna skip the Gators too?
4, just 4. Ball State, Eastern
Just the first one,
Kentucky, Akron,
Vandy.
and
Oh, it's
Vandy.
Akron. I thought it was Vandy. I thought it was okay. Okay.
I think they beat everybody like a drum. I think they get back
Mm-hmm.
Vandy for whatever the hell that was last season. They'll be going into the Florida game undefeated. Should run through everybody as long as Larry stays healthy. This team's going to be pretty damn good.
It's Florida at home. Florida's at
Yeah,
home. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, y'all are at
yeah,
home.
yeah. Florida is not what they used to be. They used to be elite every single year. Now they may not even make a bowl this year. So I think they get the win over Florida. What do you think?
I think. See, y'all burned me. I think y'all burned me 2 years ago, and I picked y'all to win that game, and y'all lost that game. And I think y'all beat them last year.
Beat them 2 years in a row. It had been 3 years
I
ago.
beat them 2 years in a row. Oh, so 3 years ago. Okay. I think I got y'all as a L, but if it's been that long, I'll change it to a W. I thought that was like 2 years ago.
No, they've also Florida's been crap under Billy Napier. They had a first round draft pick, a quarterback, and can't win over. What did they win 7 games last year?
Yeah, I think. I
Yeah,
can't remember. Honestly, don't know.
yeah. I know Kentucky. I know somebody's gonna hop in the comment section. But Kentucky did this. Well, Kentucky had a bum as an offensive coordinator. We got our old guy back, so we're gonna be all right. Next, we got Georgia. Let's just go ahead and chalk it up as an L. We're gonna get our ass kicked. That's at
Oh
Georgia
wait, yeah,
too.
it's at Georgia. Yeah, I got that as a L.
They play them tough every single year. As long as they beat the spread, I'll be happy. Next they got Missouri. Missouri on the road is not good. I hate their ball coach. Where's that advisor? He's got teeth the size of, I don't even know what you want to call it. He's got bricks for teeth, and I don't know. He looks like a goober. I don't know.
Got the veneers. He's got the veneers like the big rabbit teeth.
Yeah, he's got something going on. But he looks like he can shave. Look like he can shave his beard by just doing that. He just tucks his lip in. He can shave his beard.
Oh man,
little one he's got. But anyways, Tennessee. I don't want to. We're probably gonna lose this game, but I hate these. I hate these fuckers with everything, every bit of my being. I
I don't
can't
know
stand.
how they got Milton. I don't know how they got Milton. The dude has a fucking cannon for an arm, so that might be a problem,
Maybe.
maybe. But there's a reason he transferred to Tennessee from Michigan, right?
Yep.
He was in Michigan. The reason he transferred, but he didn't beat Hendon. He didn't beat Hendon Hooker out last year, so
Yeah.
I got right now. Right now, I got that as a loss, but you know,
he's got a
that
cannon,
can
but
change.
so did Levis, and Levis looked like dog shit last year. If we're being honest,
They say it's because he was hurt. I don't know if that's true
he,
or not.
he was hurt, but he was really slow on his decision making. Like I was at the Vanderbilt game, and it felt like he held the ball forever. But
Hmm.
and then the games like Ole Miss, he lost us that game a couple times over, getting sacked.
No, was that due to losing the OC? Like losing the OC. I know you had a couple players drafted too to kind of like you know that didn't replace what y'all lost.
Uh, I don't think we lost anybody outside of Levis on the offensive side. We got Devin Leary though, and that's arguably the best quarterback in the SEC.
I was talking
Arguably.
about last year when Levis was there when he played last year. Like they're
Oh yeah,
like did he
losing God, losing I forgot his name. Robinson. He got drafted by the Giants.
Wandale
Yeah,
Wandale Robinson? Yeah,
yeah.
and then I think who Benny Snell went. Benny
That
Snell was
was
fucking
that
phenomenal.
was a
That
that
was
was a
2 years
couple
ago.
years ago. That
That
was
was
a
2 years
while
ago.
ago, man. That was long. That was more than 2 years
Hey,
ago.
was it more than two? God
Yeah,
damn. Well,
yep, yeah. That was a
I
good.
try to keep up. I'll be trying
Yeah,
to keep up.
yeah. Chris Rodriguez missing the first 4 games of last season kind of hurt too.
Okay. So yeah. Hey, sometimes these players they make a difference. They do.
Yeah, but yeah. So Tennessee, I mean, that's probably gonna be an L if I'm being realistic here. Next game is Mississippi State.
Great.
Whoever is the home team in this matchup every single year wins. I
Oh,
hope
then that's a
Kentucky.
loss.
Yep, that's where I'm
Yeah.
getting at. I don't want it to be a loss, obviously, but uh, if there was a bounce back game after the Tennessee game, it's definitely this one. Mississippi State's in that transition period because
Mhm.
Leach died last year and they got a new guy taking over. Uh,
Mm. Oh yeah.
yeah, it might
I
be a
got
tough
that.
transition. We'll see.
I got that as a W.
All right, uh, Alabama L.
Yeah. Hate to do it. Hate to do it to you, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an L. Next, we got South Carolina. I think we could pull an upset here. Stoops has
Is
owned South Carolina every single year, except for last year when Levis went down, and that game was still
mm.
close.
Are you on the Spencer Rattler there, right? Are you
Yeah,
on that train?
hell
Are you on
no,
that he's revamped?
no,
He's
I'm not
revamped and
on that at
rejuvenated?
all. I, I'm not on that whatsoever. I think they caught Tennessee flat-footed, and I think Tennessee runs some pretty basic schemes on defense. Uh, I think they just caught him at a good time.
That was the same game I think Hendon got hurt too. I think Hendon Hooker got hurt that game.
He got hurt when it was already over though. It was already a bloodbath at that point.
Damn.
But
Well,
yeah, terrible zone coverages will do that to you when you got a guy who can sling it a little bit. But if you get pressure on him, he's a bum.
yeah, I got that as a W for y'all.
And now the game the listeners are waiting for. Louisville versus Kentucky. So what do you think Louisville's record is going to be before we get into this?
Oh, let me check. I'm gonna let's see. I want to.
Because I got Kentucky having 7 to 8 wins coming into this game.
I got one too. I got 8.
Wow. Honestly, I got Louisville having at least 9 wins, but ooh, eight or 9 coming into that game. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so basically having the same record coming into this game. I think it's going to be more of the same this year as it was the last few years until Brom gets his squad in there that he wants. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
I
not saying
predicted
it's going to be
that.
an absolute ass whooping that it's been the last few years. I think it's going to be close for maybe till halftime or the third quarter, and then the gap kind of shows.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm thinking Kentucky wins this one by maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns.
I got this as a L. I got us ending on a 2-game losing streak. Uh, I don't know. Last year's game was terrible. It was like 13-26 or something like that.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator for Kentucky kind of felt like he was playing that game to keep y'all in it. At least it's what it felt like anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think with better coaching, I think this game will be a little bit closer, but I don't think we win this game.
No, next year I'm a little worried about it because you let Brom cook for another year. Is it takes 2 or 3 years to get a squad together.
Yeah.
If this was pre NIL, it'd probably take a little bit, maybe a couple years longer than that.
Hmm. We'll see. He's got what they call the top 5 transfer portal
Yeah,
teams. So we'll see.
yeah,
We'll definitely.
but we'll go ahead and get into the week 0. Our picks for the week. We'll go ahead and start off with UTEP the UTEP Miners at the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. I promise these games are not going to be as boring in the coming weeks when we get a full slate of schedule. It's just going to be this week, but we're glad football is back.
Yep. The king is back.
Yeah, it's the best time of the year. It's almost like Christmas. Uh,
Game's
first,
on 5 days a week.
yeah, maybe a little more than that once we get the action back. We have
Yeah.
we'll have football almost 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Anyways, UTEP versus Jacksonville State. A little preview for this one. This is Jacksonville State's first season as a 1A school.
Hmm.
So, that being said, I'm going to take UTEP. I don't know if Jacksonville State's quite ready yet.
Yeah, I'm going with UTEP as well.
And the spread in that game is 1 point, basically a pick 'em. I got Jacksonville State as the
Basically.
underdog. Uh, Not going to give anybody pointers on this game because honestly, this is one of those like we don't really know how this one's going to turn out.
At all. DraftKings, don't do it.
No,
I wouldn't pick this. I wouldn't pick it. Stay
stay
away
away
from
from
it.
this. Yeah, stay as far away as you can from this game. The next game was we debated on it a little bit in the pre-show, our little production meeting. The Ohio Bobcats at the San Diego State Aztecs. We thought about putting this one as game of the week because this is the closest spread with 2 schools we actually see every once in a while on TV.
Yeah.
But we didn't take this one. But we'll go ahead and break this one down. I almost said Ohio State. Jesus Christ. Ohio traveling that far across the country, I think that's going to put them at a disadvantage. So I'm going to go ahead and take
Mhm.
San Diego State plus 2.5. Go ahead and nail that one in too, or
Yeah.
minus 2.5. Minus 2.5. Sorry.
-2.5.
Go ahead and hammer that one home. But what's your
Yeah,
thoughts on that one?
I gotta agree with you on that one. I've seen a little bit more San Diego State football than I have Ohio football.
Yeah, Ohio is one of the middle of the line MAC teams. San Diego State's usually at the usually playing in a halfway decent bowl. Pretty sure they were ranked a couple of times last season. So somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong here. But
Please do. And they usually play against good competition too. I'm not gonna lie to you. They play at UCLA's and Oregon State's. Boise, whenever Boise decides to be good.
yeah, once every few years.
Yeah.
But next we got UMass at New Mexico State. Fun fact about New Mexico State: one of the guys I helped coach at Eastern is now playing there. Yep.
Oh.
Shout out to Pierce. So
How do you say they was gonna do? Did he tell you how you think they're gonna do this year?
I haven't got to talk to him in a while. I ain't seen him at the gym.
Okay.
Again, he's all the way out in New Mexico. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Aggies in this one. They are 6.5 point favorites in this, and UMass is the worst college football team, in my opinion.
I've ever.
They are that damn bad.
And the spread's only what? 5, 6, 6?
6.5.
6.5?
Yep.
I'm definitely taking the 6.5. Yeah. Aggies. Yeah. Let's go.
The game might turn out to be an ass kicking.
I want to disagree, but I like some of these teams I have seen, and they are fucking terrible.
Yeah. UMass next year is going to be the team that everybody picks to build a dynasty with on NCAA football because they are that bad.
Right. Can we can EA not touch NCAA football, please?
Yeah, just redo the whole NCAA 14.
The engine. Let's just please change the engine or 2K14 S style.
Something. Just do not build this damn game like Madden. I swear to God. That broke.
They all collapse when they hit the end zone.
Yeah, that broken fucking game. Next was another potential game of the week for us: Hawaii and Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
This game is a 17-point spread. Surprisingly, Vandy's favored. I don't know if I take the spread in this one, but I am taking Vandy to win this game.
I'm gonna pick Hawaii. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Hawaii to cover the spread. Cover the spread.
Gotcha.
But Vandy's gonna win. I think Hawaii's gonna play a little motivated because of the shit going. I mean, the disaster going on down there. I think they're gonna play.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably gonna play a little motivated, but I still think Vandy's gonna win.
SEC football, man. Yes, SEC football, bro.
I don't know. We're talking about bottom of the barrel SEC football here. I don't know about all that. We're talking about a team that might be able to win the MAC, but might. All right. Next, we got San Jose State Spartans at the USC Trojans. The spread is 30.5. Go ahead and hammer that one. Caleb Williams.
Hammer it, baby.
Caleb Williams is about to have a career day to open the season up. USC is going to win this one by maybe 40 points if they don't pull Caleb Williams out.
5-0. USC's 5-0 against, I think, how many times they played against San Jose State. So take that to the bank. They're at the Coliseum. They're home. Bright lights. You already know, like, top 3 quarterbacks is probably, like, for whatever class they're going to be in attendance looking. It's going to be a show.
Throwing the damn towel by halftime here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
get your DraftKings, get all of it.
Soon, Kentucky will be able to bet here.
Yes.
Yeah. Soon. Might be a couple weeks, but very soon. Next, we have FIU and Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech's favored by 11. I don't know much about FIU, but I know Louisiana Tech's pretty solid every year. Usually make a bowl game at least. I'm going to go ahead and take them. Stay away from the spread here. Stay as far
They
away.
usually always have players drafted, which I notice every year. They put out NFL talent.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got LA Tech as well.
Yeah. And then our game of the week, Navy at Notre Dame. 20.5-point spread. Go
Not
ahead and
touching
take it. No, just take Navy to beat the spread here. That's what I'm going with. Take Navy to beat the spread. They always play them close. I don't think they're going to pull the upset. Pretty sure Notre Dame's going to win this by a couple touchdowns because you can't really run the score up on Navy unless you just jump on them quick when they run the ball every damn play.
Wishbone, option I, whatever. Just know they're running it.
It's just know they're running the ball every play.
Just know they're running the ball.
If you hate the forward pass, you're going to love this game. One side of the ball.
Facts. That's a fact.
So
I definitely got Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's a crazy stat. Like Notre Dame was like 81-13 against Navy.
Why did they? Shit. I guess this is a rivalry. I don't know, but the Athletic, the entire staff has picked Notre Dame to cover the spread. That ain't happening.
To cover the spread?
Yes.
I'm scared.
Right now. No, sir. Stay away from that.
Yeah. I'm not touching this game either.
Yeah. 100% guaranteed? No, sir. Stay away. That is a setup here. But yeah, that concludes our picks for this week. We got any breaking news in the world of college football or the NFL?
The Colts are open to trading Jonathan Taylor.
Man,
I don't know if that's breaking news, but that's something.
I don't know who'd take him. They could be putting him in a Lamar situation where as soon as he gets an offer, they'll just give him the same thing.
I think I read like a tweet where they were asking like GMs and execs what could you get for him. Yep. None of them said a first round pick.
Well, he's been in the league for what, 5 or 6 years now?
Oh, I think it's 3. 3?
Just 3?
4? Yeah, no, he's definitely still on a rookie contract.
Well, I guess they that's right. The Colts didn't want to pay him. Well,
kids at home, don't play running back.
Stay away.
They do not value that position right now.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap that up. This is our first episode of Banter from the Cheap Seats. We'll be back next week. You'll probably be hearing this on Wednesday, so make sure you tune back in next Wednesday. We might have some more people hosting this with us next week, so if you hear different voices, if you're on Spotify, just a heads up on that. But with all that being said, make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. We are under the Cheap Pop Productions. Make sure you subscribe to the Cheap Pop Wrestling Podcast on Spotify. Make sure you give us a like on the Cheap Pop Productions page on Facebook and on Twitter. Yeah, but with that being said, like a fat kid in dodgeball, this is Hook signing out.
I don't got nothing clever tonight. I got school tomorrow. My kids got school.
All right, man.
Let's get these kids home before fucking 8 o'clock at night.
Shout out to JCPS.
Let's go.
Let's make sure we get these kids home before
dinner time. Dinner and bath time. Kids are still on the fucking bus. Do better.